For the beginning, we will introduce ourselves one by one. We will introduce our names and what university we come from. And if the students have any questions about ourselves, we will let them to ask us. And then after introducing ourselves, we will let the students to do the same. We let them to introduce themselves. And after introduction sections, the teachers will lead prayer section. After praying, we will guide students to focus on our material, that is past tense.
So we are from direct method group. So the members are Alfreda, Christine, and Bagas. So here, for the first or opening activity, the teachers, which is me or one of us, we're going to ask the students, what did they do yesterday? We ask for the first students, and the class will answer according to what the first students say, and it will go with the second students what she did or he did yesterday, and we are asking the class what did the second students did yesterday, and the class will answer it. Okay, the purpose for these activities is to prepare the students about today's materials and encourage the students to speak in the class.
So this is the activity one for our lesson plan. So the activity will be students are asked to read these three contacts provided by us. So the students will be asked to read one by one per sentence. So, for example, students one will read, yesterday Sarah had a busy day at school, and the other student will continue. So she woke up early, put on her uniform, and packed her backpack. So we change to another students and so on and so forth until we finish. And then we ask about, do you guys realize the pattern? Or maybe we ask about something related to the story, like what did Sarah do, what did Sarah eat, and so on and so forth. All right. So we actually have four aims in this activity. The first aim is that we want the students to engage in the classroom activity by asking them read aloud. We also might ask them to repeat some words that might be misspoken by the students. This is why we ask them to read aloud one by one and then asking them about the story. The second aim is to improving students' speaking performance in the class. We hope that they will be encouraged and improve their speaking performance in the class. We also might asking them about what did they do before school, in the school. Next aims are checking students' understanding of the material, as we should also focus on the material that we're learning in the class, because if it's not understandable for the students, they will might be asking some questions. The last aims are that we expose students with new vocabulary, so that we hope that students' vocabulary will be enriched, and this is also supported by our reviewing part in the end of the lessons.
The next activity is question and answer.
The aims of these activities are to get students to speak in a complete sentence, to get students to speak grammatically correct, to get students to focus on question, positive and negative forms of past tense, and also to encourage them to speak in English with their classmates. So the questions are taken based on the story. So in that story says that Sarah had a busy day at school. So we provide the question, where did Sarah have a busy day? So we expect the students to answer the question in a complete sentence. So they won't just answer at school, but they need to answer in a complete sentence. That is, Sarah had a busy day at school. And also, for the second picture, did Sarah pack her suitcase? According to the story, Sarah did not pack her suitcase, but she packed her backpack. So we are expecting students to answer, no, Sarah did not pack her suitcase. She packed her backpack. And we use pictures here to help students to answer the questions. Like, for example, what did Sarah eat at lunch? So the picture shows a girl. The girl is eating sandwich. So where did Sarah eat at lunch? The student should answer, Sarah ate sandwich at lunch. So they answer with a complete and grammatically correct sentence. And what did Sarah do at science class? We expect students to answer, Sarah did experiment at science class.
Okay, for the reviewing part, we provide the slides card. So we put the first verb, and then we will ask the students what the past tense about this word. So the example here we have write, and we ask the students what is the past tense from write, and students will guess whatever they guess, and then we will show the answer. So this is the answer. This is the answer for past tense from write. And then the other slides, we provide another word is do. And we ask the students what is the past tense from do. They will guess it, and we will show the answer. So this is the answer. And we provide another example is word. We ask the students the same again, and they will guess it, and we show the answer. Okay, and then we will try to ask the students, do they recognize or do they realize the form from the past tense formula? And then they will ask, maybe it's subject or maybe whatever they say, and then we will go with the explanation that we have. Okay, so the formula for the past tense is we have subject and we have verb to, or like past verb, and then we have object and adverb. So here's the example. As you can see, Sarah had a busy day at school. So the verb is had for past. And then the second one is Sarah chat with her friends. So we had chat for the verbs to form. And the purpose for this reviewing part that we did, our first one is for check students' understanding about today's materials, and check whether the students have any questions or they do all understand about the materials. And we provide the irregular and regular verbs. Okay, and another aims for this reviewing is to get students language awareness. And that's all from our group. Thank you so much.